Hello, hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's back in there. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you're here. I look forward to this every day. I think my chair's... Is my chair? Yeah, I think my chair went down just a little bit. There we go. All right. Every day at 12 noon in Chicago time, which is where I am, I take 12 political 12 political questions from you, and I look at the tarot and I try to see what is in the ether, what is in the just kind of what's out there. See if we can get any more information. Hopefully help at least some of us sleep better at night. Hopefully I can help you a little bit. And but I'm here every day of the year. And the upshot is, if it's too long didn't read, the upshot is we are going to be okay. We're in this together, and we're going to be okay. So, if you're watching this on replay, hello. Do come by sometime. Just put but for everybody, just put your questions in the chat in all caps. Anything that's in the chat that's in all caps, that's how you communicate with me. Then I'll know you're communicating with me. Other than that, I will ignore everything that is not in all caps because people have discussions and I don't want to get sucked into things that it's very distracting sometimes, especially in the middle of readings when things pop up in all caps, because that tends to pull my attention away. But anyway, let's see. 10% of income that comes into the channel through super chats, PayPal, Patreon, advertisements, you name it. 10% of all of that through before taxes goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. So that is an ongoing thing. We have the best moderators on the internet. Thank you. Thank you. You keep us safe, our epic troll slayers. And I think that's about it. All right. And I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to look for anything in all caps. And if I miss your question, if I don't acknowledge you, or if I decide not to read on your question, it is never anything personal. And I would feel terrible if I'd hurt your feelings. That is the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do here. So it is never anything against you. If your question gets cut off, YouTube will sometimes cut things off. So if you know I've missed your question, just post it again with a YT right in front of it, so I'll know YouTube cut it off earlier. I'll see if I can work it in. I write your questions down right here. And you don't have to listen to me chit chat. When this is done, I go into the first comment and the description box. Sometimes the comment doesn't show up. I don't know why, but in the description box, I type out all the questions covered today. They're time-stamped. And then after this, I take the time to go in and try to make it just as accurate as possible. Because this is not my full-time gig, because I spend so much time on it, I am behind on messages. And I'm going to catch up, but it's I feel bad, but it's so hard for me to keep up with messages because I have so many of them, and for which I'm grateful, but it's taking me time to get through them. So if you have contacted me, I have not contacted you back. Again, nothing personal. I'm chipping away at it. So, and that's that. That's where we are. And I dropped the Empress yesterday, but I found her this morning. It's like, oh my gosh, there she is. So we've got the whole family, the whole 78 members of the tarot family. Last note, tonight, for patrons, my long-suffering patrons, tonight at 8 o'clock is our monthly tarot ramble. Ask me anything. Look at all the crazy stuff. Not serious, bizarre, look at the wildness, just, just hang out, just So that's tonight at 8 o'clock. The link will be on Patreon. It's for all tiers. And yeah, we do that once a month. So usually the last Saturday of the month, unless there's some big holiday or something. Sometimes that might mess with things. But you know me. I'm always here. I'm always here on holidays and weekends and weekdays and onward, onward, onward and upward. I have a Boo-Boo Zen kitty right here. He's snoozing. It's adorable. But anyway, all right. I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to look for anything in all caps. And I completely forgot my drink. Actually, I don't even think I've got something. I think I'd have to go down to the basement to get one. Oh, jeez. Oh, well. We'll make it. Okay. I'm going to look for anything in all caps, and I'm going to ignore anything that is not in all caps, I'm afraid. Just because there's so much that I want to make sure I get to the questions as best I can. Patsy, love the roses, beautiful autumn. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It means a lot. I put effort into this. So thank you. All right. Oh, Michelle, hit the like button. Thank you. Yes, it does help. CO. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh my gosh. Is the worst. What the heck is wrong with her? You know, that is a really good question. I mean, you guys always have good questions, but that's a really good question. What is wrong? Is wrong with Marjorie Taylor Greene? All right, let's start there. Thank you, CO. Christine, will Trump's attack dogs fail in bringing down Liz Cheney? Trump's attack dogs bring down. Well, if she's anything like her father, then she is a truly terrifying human being. Best, my favorite Jon Stewart joke of all time. He was describing Dick Cheney. He said, look, I'm not saying that every time he walks through a room 5 days later, all the plants die. But, yeah. Liz Cheney. Got it. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Thank you, Christine. All right, Mr. Dreamer, hello, Autumn. Good afternoon. Could you please read on David Hogg? Oh, okay. Is he okay? Please tell me he's okay. All right, number 3. I will check. We'll check in on David Hogg. Jellia, when will we get vaccines? I feel discouraged and I'm whiny and tired of quarantine. Oh, I don't know that I could add anything. I'm getting kind of an empty room feeling when I reach my energy out toward that. They're working on it. They really are. That is one thing I have no doubt of. They are absolutely working on it. So, sorry, Jellia. Aaron's son, hello, Autumn. Good day, everyone. The Biden administration wants to create a pets health insurance plan. Will it happen in the next 4 years? Pets health. Well, I'd ask Boo Boo, but I'd have to wake him up. Pets health insurance. Biden admin in 4 years. Got it. That is number 4. For asking about the next 4 years. For number 4 for today. 4. Okay. Amy, hey, if Trump starts a new party, will it split the Republican vote? Will the Trumpster fire successfully start a new party? A new party. All right, that is number 5 for today. All right, we'll have a look at that. Thank you, Aaron Sun. Oh, no, Amy. Yes, well, thank you, Aaron, earlier. Thank you, Amy. Okay, here's Paul. Hi, are the subversives in the Congress going to be neutralized soon? I think there are actually two questions there. Are subversives in Congress to be neutralized soon? Okay. And I hate to ask, but number 7, is there going to be more violence in Congress? Yikes. But anyway, we'll look at that. Okay. Rachel, hey, will Nancy Pelosi be okay for the next few months? Another reader saw something terrible happening with 2 women. Oh! Was that Marie? Marie's table? Will Pelosi be okay? Because I saw Marie's video. She's such a sweetheart. Will Pelosi be okay? In the next few months. All right, I'll have a look. That's number 8 for today. Thank you, Rachel. All right. Rochelle, how is the camerawoman who was attacked at the Capitol Riot doing? She was mentioned in the New York Times article, no name. Capitol Riot camerawoman. She was injured, attacked. Is she okay? All right, we'll look for number 9. I'll see what we can come up with. Holly, can you read on Keith Gill? He's the mastermind behind the GameStop bonanza. Okay, Keith Gill. Mastermind, okay. Behind well, I'll just put GameStop and Reddit for right now. GameStop, Reddit. That'll be my little note to myself. All right, that's number 10. I have space for 2 more questions. And if I missed your question again, I'm here every day. I'm literally here every single day of the year. So, Pink, hello, Autumn and Kitties. Earlier today, I got this overwhelming feeling that the Marjorie Taylor Greene is just a distraction from other darker shenanigans. Okay, MTG, a distraction from something darker. I'll have a look. Whew, goodness gracious. It's so sad we haven't, it's so sad that we have to read on this kind of stuff, that we have to think about this kind of stuff. Okay, Marie, why haven't we arrested any government officials? Okay. Why no arrests of government officials? I mean, it's a broad question. There would be different answers, but in general, I'll see what I can pick up. All right, so that's going to be, I've got 12 questions for today, and the chat just jumped down to the end, so I've missed a bunch of stuff too. So, but I do have my 12 questions, and let me see what I can come up with. If I have time, I'll do more. Hello, kitten. Somebody's washing his face. Hello, precious one. All right, let's see. Hello, you. Oh, Linda's in pain. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. Thank you, Extreme Brands. That's very kind. Appreciate that. All positive encouragement gratefully accepted. Oh, I've had I did see in my messages that I've been getting people have been giving me suggestions. I haven't asked, but people have been suggesting different things that I to burn different things, different essential oils or incense or this or that or the other, to burn them, to help with the energy or something. I don't burn anything, just so you know. You know, I have some sage, but I don't burn anything. I have terrible allergies, and I can't even. I mean, the electric fire looking thing here, it's not real. It's electric. My candles, they're electric. So, yeah. I've also had, while I'm shuffling, I also had someone who was saying that I shouldn't, that it's not right to rely on the cats for positive energy, that them being in this negative energy isn't good for them and what have you. I think they're okay. They're very, very important. Joan, salt can cleanse bad energy, though. Oh yeah, I do salt. I do energy work. I do salt, but just want to mention that if maybe I'll save you from writing a message that I don't do anything like that. So, and I love these cats so much I cannot even tell you, and they're okay. They're okay. Okay. All right. Patty G, you're so positive every day. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What do you think, kitten? You've had your half and half. You've had your treats, your food, your fresh water, your clean litter box, multiple beds, a hug, a nap. Katie, your cats are your familiars. That's why they came to live with you. They're your protection. Aronson, cats do what they want. If it's not good for them, they'll leave. That is true. That is true. Never were truer words spoken. Cats do what they want. Including you, goofball. Bless you. All right, let's start. Okay, what's wrong with Marjorie Taylor Greene? What is wrong with this woman? I mean, is it just she didn't get enough love as a child, or was she... Actually, it's more like 19. Okay. What is wrong with Marjorie Taylor Greene? Okay. Whoops. I'm getting mentally unstable. Yeah. What is wrong with Marjorie Taylor Greene? Ooh, she's full of herself, but she's sure of herself. It's not an act. She really does believe it. Jewish space lasers. That's the... Thank you, Shivani. Again, Wackadady wackadoodle-doo. Space lasers. You guys heard about that? So you thought that these wildfires in California were caused by space lasers. It's something about Jewish space lasers. Wow. Holly Coleman has our fantastic astrology information every day. Here we go. Holly, Marjorie T. Greene, May 27th, 1974, Gemini Sun, Leo Moon. Ah, okay. Every sign has a good and bad side. Geminis, when they go bad, and by the way, I'm a Scorpio, and I'll be happy to tell you everything that can go wrong with Scorpios and how absolutely, truly awful they can be. Geminis go bad because they are the sign of communication. My oldest sister's a Gemini. Guess what she majored in college? Communications. The communication can go communication for communication's sake. Let's just say not really based on anything. And yeah, and when Leo moon goes bad, Leo, your moon is your emotional needs. I'm the reason this is taking me so long to answer this to respond to that particular thing is because I'm trying to figure out the best way to put this. Leo moons have an emotional need to be leaders. And they can be brave and strong and I don't know, randomly the first two Leo moons I can think of off the top of my head are my father, who even strangers call the senator. He's never been a senator, but complete strangers say, "Oh, where's the senator?" He just has that air about him. It's like, yeah, Leo moon. And the leader of the K-pop group NCT, he's a Cancer with the Leo moon, and he's the leader. And they're like, I think we're up to like 23 members that they switch around, but he's the leader, and he needs to be the leader. And he's a Leo moon. And it's like, of course I'm the leader. What do you mean? And so someone was bringing up the idea, since there are so many different groupings now, there'll be different leaders for different things. And the look on his face was just this, it was almost like, what do you mean other leaders? What do you mean other leaders? Yeah. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, what's wrong with this woman? Spoiled. There's entitled, and that's just flat out spoiled. Seriously spoiled. Ask me third eye. Let me see if I can answer that a bit later. I'm trying to concentrate on this just at the moment. Every thought in her head. She hasn't had enough pushback in her life. She really hasn't. She's heartbroken at the state. She's heartbroken at the state of the country. It's all space laser. Look, it's the space lasers. Look. And if you turn it a couple of different ways and you overlay it, it looks kind of like a Star of David because it's a space laser. And there's just enough trickles of information. And boy, is she making the Democrats look good. Whoo! Oh, happy birthday, Stacy. Boy, she's making the Democrats look good. Wow. She hasn't had to we need a new term for the idea of a Karen. She's a Karen on steroids. What is wrong with this woman? Is she just spoiled? Is that just it? She is unbelievably entitled. She believes she has not just a need, an emotional need to lead, but she deserves to lead. She deserves to be in charge. She deserves to correct other people. And she's just begging to be the patient, well, it isn't zero, but the effective patient zero in a super spreader event because she won't wear a mask. Or she wears it down here. And then every once in a while she'll pull it up and it's ridiculous. All right. What is wrong with this woman? Oh, sorry. What is wrong with this woman? Overpowering. She thinks she can just overpower those weak little pathetic. And Democrats are disappointed right now because they're afraid of her. Because she's scary. There's Dawn. There's the Trumpster fire right there. And she's just right following along. Just following him along. She is spoiled out of her mind. That is what I'm getting. Absolutely spoiled out of her mind. She has gotten away with things probably her whole life. And I would guess her parents are a lot like her. I'd be surprised if they aren't. Yet you have to be strong, and you have to, and then with that Leo moon, her wanting to lead, having this natural urge to lead, and she's just, I mean, it's very different, but are we talking about the same kind of ballpark? Like the single most spoiled, entitled woman who is alive today that I know of is Ghislaine Maxwell, and I call her Ghoul. I call her Ghislaine Maxwell on purpose. I do whatever I want because I'm the favorite and I'm rich and these people, they have no concept that, well, they certainly have absolutely no empathy for the struggles women have had. Women wouldn't make less than men. Women wouldn't be victims of certain crimes if they were just stronger, if they just stood up, if they just really take several seats. Green. Oh, and she just talks. Belligerent. Talk in your face. It feels like she's eventually going to get herself in trouble with the law. I think that's what's going to happen to her. Sheila, so why can't she be arrested for threats? That's what I think. Okay, there were a couple of questions here on her. Is she eventually going to end up in trouble with the law? Because she has no limit. She thinks she can do anything. She does have a rap sheet. Oh, surprise. Oh, the wheel of fortune, the wheel of fate. Oh, I don't even want to be on the wheel of fate. Do you know what I mean? What makes her different from a narcissist? Well, she probably is that too, but it feels more systemic. It feels like Trump, he had an awful upbringing, what have you, but he was never going to be a good person. He was never going to be a nice person. She's more a product of a system that, because she is entitled, she's gotten worse and worse and worse. And oh, thank heavens, they're going to get rid of her. Okay, I got to move this back. Okay, I need to move that back because I keep hitting it. Let me see here. If I put that there, okay. On the defensive because of her beliefs. There's change coming. She's not listening. She refuses to listen to reason. She refuses to listen to anything reasonable. However, there are going to be some happy Democrats because she's bye-bye. Heartache. Bye-bye. Won't miss you. Yeah, she's not going to be able to stay. Yeah. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but Diva, QAnon is a cult. Cults make you do questionable things. I don't think it's that. She might have fallen into some of that, but I think these problems were there before. She just I mean, I haven't watched American Psycho, but from the clips I've seen, people, and I've heard people talk about it, that incredibly entitled. It's like that, but with beer and guns. There's gonna be enough of a push to get her removed. As Trump's fortunes fall, so do hers. So, okay, can we move along with the bringing down of the Trumpster fire? That would be awesome. Okay, 34. Will Trump's attack dogs bring down Liz Cheney? That is me rolling my eyes at these people. Pink, would she classify as a Bellatrix Lestrange? I think is. I keep wanting to say Lestrange, but Lestrange. Bellatrix Lestrange. No. Bellatrix is more of a narcissist, and is believe it or not, she's in love with Voldemort. And Yeah, there are elements there that she doesn't want to lead. She just wants his approval, his love. Anyway, 35-30. Will Trump's attack dogs have any success trying to take down Liz Cheney? You fools. Trump's attack dogs bring down Liz Cheney. It feels like his attack dogs are going to have some other problems. There's heartache, but it doesn't feel like it's for her. It feels like it's creeping toward them. Oh, yeah, you morons. We do so love when... Oh, Ellen, I looked at Janet Yellen yesterday. So just have a look at the timestamping from yesterday. We do love when the Republicans fight amongst themselves instead of Biden administration. No, but please use up your airtime, use up your bandwidth attacking each other. Thank you. It's a fight for the party. What's the party going to be in the future? Because it's hollow right now. Because they're morally bankrupt. It's hollow. The whole Republican thing is very hollow. Those pentacles, they're hollow. And it's secrets and higher wisdom and who's going to go where and what do people believe and which side are you on and on and on and on. And meanwhile, Biden's just like, I'll be over here. However, the attack dogs, the people going after Liz Cheney, I think they're going to have problems. They're going to have, whoops, don't fall. These are legal problems. I don't know what form this is going to take, but Rosetta Autumn, New York Times reported on different Republicans linked to the white supremacists. The white supremacists. Hey, surprise. I think they've got big legal problems coming. Big. And they're wasting their time going after Liz Cheney. She doesn't care. I mean, she's smart enough to be like, I should worry. Am I going to get primaried? What have you? Let me feel my concern and then ignore these idiots completely. Because I am a Cheney. Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. No, but please attack each other. Go ahead. All right, David Hogg. Oh, you wonderful man. Parkland shooting survivor. That's who we're talking about, isn't it? He feels okay. Is there a reason somebody was asking about him? He feels okay. He's really processed a lot of the trauma. It feels like he's had some good therapy. He's had agency. He's had the ability to step forward, to speak his mind. He didn't have to he hasn't had to hide. Chris, she was attacking a young man verbally. Yeah, she was attacking one of the Sandy Hook survivors. What kind of sick blankety blank do you have to be to berate one of the Sandy Hook survivors? I mean, lowest of the low of the low of the low. Okay. David Hogg. I think he had some natural leadership ability in the first place, and he does feel like he's had some of the wind taken out of his sails, in the sense of he's always going to be more fearful than he would have been. Background, not really expecting that, but oh, was she trailing after David Hogg? I thought it was with Sandy Hook. I thought it was one of the Sandy Hook kids. But well, they're all, of course, extremely disappointed that nothing was done about gun control. Oh, was it David Hogg she was chasing around? He was a Parkland survivor. Yeah, he was the one who didn't respond at all. Smart thing to do. She's nuts. It's like being chased around by just a random person. That's what it was. And it was the Parkland guy. Oh, jeez. He's always going to be more pulled in than he would have been otherwise. He does have a lot of emotional support, but he also has a lot more to process. This woman is just vile. Carrying her conspiracy theories, and it just makes her look like an idiot. Holly, hey, David Hogg, April 12th, 2000, Aries Sun, Virgo, rising, Leo moon. There's that Leo moon again. So yeah, the natural leadership abilities or wish, an emotional need to lead. Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn closely conjunct in Taurus in his 9th house. Okay, practical nature. It's going to give even his optimism practical bent. 9th house is higher education, law, travel, ruled by Jupiter. So Jupiter's in its own house. Okay. Aries Sun. Okay, Leo moon, Virgo rising. So yeah. Okay, that makes sense. She's an idiot. He's going to keep on keeping on. But he feels okay. He has a lot of support. And he did the right thing by not engaging with her. As a matter of fact, his standing goes up just by David Hogg said that he's learned that those kind of people are not worth engaging, and he just walks away. Yeah, smart. Because they're so unbalanced, they could also be dangerous. He's a good kid. I mean, I know he's not probably a kid anymore. I don't know exactly how old he is, but I imagine he's still on the younger side. And come on, I'm 49. To me, he's a kid. But he's a good kid. Hello, kitten. You're so tired. Oh, you're tired. You're just a sweetheart. Oh, big yawn. He's definitely gonna keep fighting for gun rights. He's 18 now. Okay. So yeah, he's a kid. Sorry. To me, that's a kid. 19, 20. Okay. Still. Anyway. Never argue with a crazy person. Yeah. And to me, you are a kid, Autumn. That's fine. Greene was telling him she has a gun. Oh, that's right. I'm carrying a gun. Yeah, definitely walk away. Yeah, this woman is... I'm still just getting entitled. I'm just getting entitled. All right, let's move on to something a little happier. 46. How about some pet health insurance? What do you think? Sorry, I just whistled. I whistled as I spoke. Pet health insurance. We're going to have something decent with pet health insurance in the next 4 years. Because all the ugly stuff about pet insurance, or sorry, all of the ugly stuff about human insurance, no pre-existing conditions, expensive premiums, all this. Yeah, it's still happening with pet insurance. I know that. So Rhonda, I couldn't imagine walking down the road being threatened by a woman that says she has a gun. Crazy woman. Oh, yeah. It's the only good thing is hopefully they walk away, because otherwise you have a stalker. Those aren't fun. Those aren't fun either. But anyway, we're asking about pet health insurance. Odd, little puppy dog. Cute little puppy dog. Even in our folly and stupidity, there they are trying to help. Yeah, trying to get pet health insurance is really hard. Duh. Hey, there might be some improvement. What do you think? Yes? What do you think, sweetheart? Oh, boo-boo. Hello, precious. You're a very good boy. We're looking at pet health insurance, so of course the pet comes by. Hello, sweetie. Happier day. Nice horse here. Celebrating. This is good. This is law. Something to do with law. Chris, pet insurance in British Columbia is easy to get. Why is it hard there? Same reason it's ridiculous that human health insurance is so hard to get. I can't afford it. I have no health insurance. None. I fall into a weird little gap where I can't, the exchange, the ACA, the medical exchange, or whatever it is, Affordable Care Act, I can't use the marketplace. I can't use the exchange, and I can't afford the straight from the companies. And I can't, and I make too much to be able to get state, like Medicaid or some Medicare or something. But I don't, anyway, it's a mess. Chris, sorry about your health insurance. Everybody in Canada has it the day you're born. Well, I'm glad. Paul, Autumn, you can get health insurance in New York State regardless of what income or no income. Okay. Is it affordable? Yeah. Anyway. 50. All right. Will the Trumpster fire successfully start a new party? Shoulders are tightening up. Okay. Will the Trumpster fire successfully start his crazy party? The Trumpster fire party. Pink, with all the King of Swords, will it eventually become an animal rights issue? It might. In England, those of you who don't know, there's something called the Monster Raving Loony Party. And that's its actual name. And people vote for it. It does get actual votes sometimes. Usually it's a protest vote. Because the number one platform in the Monster Raving Loony Party is that you cannot hold office. Well, this is the Trumpster Fire Monster Raving Loony Party. It's just really, really mean. And racist. And sexist. And Democrats would be perfectly happy if he does that. Because it'll split the Republicans for a long time. Chat, seriously? What, seriously? No. Again, Biden's over here like, I'll just, yeah, okay, I'll go do the, you guys, okay, I'm just going to go do the thing. I'm just going to go do presidential stuff. If you guys want to fight, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, and it does feel like a fight. Is he going to try? Yes. Is it going to succeed? There's a fight here, but it's significant in that you've got an ace and a knight. But it's not major arcana. Mostly we've got people are going to like that Biden is helping people, trying to be an actual president. And meanwhile, Democrats over here, and they're just like, we're starting up our businesses, we're doing the thing. But this is Trump trying to bludgeon, and this is the more traditional Republican Party trying to regain control. There's going to be an attempt. It's not going to turn out well for him. It's just going to damage the Republicans. And frankly, considering how awful these people are, and how racist and sexist and rotten and corrupt they are, and how much they side with Putin, and how much they are against. Anyway, they deserve to be out of power. But yeah. All right, 54. Hello, precious. Oh, you're so good. Yes, you are. You're so good. You are just the precious. Will subversives, what do you think, sweetheart? Will subversives in Congress be neutralized? Will subversives in Congress be neutralized? Rachel, somehow I can't seem to care. Hello, sweetheart. All right. Subversives in Congress be neutralized. Yeah, if Ted Cruz resigns, which he should. Oh, big yawn. It's the hollowness of the Republican Party. That's what I'm being drawn to. The hollowness of the current state of the Republican Party. They're not standing up to these people. There are crazies on both sides. There are extremists on both sides. There always are. But it's how much airtime they get. Hi, you can see my that? You don't have to. It's up to you. Subversive. This is backwards. This should be here. This should be here. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. You're tired. Yes, you are. You're tired. Oh, the kitten. Okay. Will the subversives in Congress be neutralized? Not as long as the Republicans are fighting to keep them in. Secrets. I'm getting the same kind of cards. I wonder if there's I need to ask, is there what I'm getting, are they going to be neutralized? Not until the Republicans stand up, and they're not ready to do that yet. Is there some big push coming? Because there was because the next question actually, is there going to be more violence in Congress? Oh, you're precious. You are precious. Yes, you are. 57. Is there going to be more violence in Congress? Thank you, Squarepeg. Thank you. Is there going to be more violence in Congress? Oh, have you heard that the shaman, the Trumpster fire shaman, dances with Karens? He feels that Trump has betrayed him, and he is willing to testify against Trump at Trump's impeachment hearing. Somehow I don't think they're going to call him. Is there going to be more violence in Congress? If the Republicans don't stand up against it. Man, that didn't take long. Yeah. The truth is definitely coming. Who's the general who is Honore? General Honore, who's doing the investigation? He is on it. On it. Sort of truth against Trump's belligerence. Do I need to shuffle better? This is what did happen. The Republican, it's a power vacuum. Meanwhile, that's how Democrats are being able to move forward as much as they are, because they have the elbow room to do it. Let me shuffle. Let me do a better job of shuffling here. See if we can get some different cards. Ooh, Star Puzzler tried a hazelnut white chocolate latte today. So take me a second. Sorry, guys. I want different cards. Talk amongst yourselves. Little purry kitten. He's so happy. Whoa, Clarence, it's cold in my house. Oh. Can something be done about that? Do you need a sweater? I'm a Cancer moon. You know I'll get you a sweater. All right. There. Hopefully that seriously shuffled so we can see if we can get some better information. Different information. All right. We are at 101. Let's try again. 101. Will there be more violence in Congress? Please no. He's like the Energizer kitty. She's still going. Can you guys hear him? Will there be more violence in Congress? Please no. People are so on edge. People are afraid. There's definitely a feeling of closing the barn door after the horse has gotten out, but people are on edge. People are watching much more carefully, much more closely. Hey, Lori. There's a lot more. There's a lot more police presence. There's a lot more security. Hopefully, that will stop some of the worst of things happening. Rosetta Autumn. I think Green is going to try to provoke violence. Well, she's that full of herself. Doesn't mean she's going to be successful, though. The Republicans are seriously just morally bankrupt because they won't stand up, but they're out of power. They're just, and they feel helpless to do something about it because they're already out of power, and they feel like if they stand up to, it's my card now of the space laser. Anybody who wasn't here earlier, it's the space laser. That if you mess with it, it turns into a Star of David because it's a Jewish space laser, apparently. Do it with me. Because you're in the know. Justice is right in the middle. People going to jail. And luckily, this is over here. This is and this is the Republicans feeling out of power. So this is the crazy. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Enough. I love you. I adore you. But those little sharp little claws. Yeah. Okay. You've enough. I've pincushioned enough. You're very good, but you need to quit. Quit. Go on. Okay. Neat. All right. They're not going to stand up to these people, and it's just crazy. Rachel Murder Mittens. The Republicans are just bankrupt right now. I'm basically getting that there's enough police presence, there's enough, law enforcement presence that if anything started, it would end very quickly. But let's go on to this next question. 10530. Will Pelosi be okay in the next few months? Because Marie at Marie's table was seeing that she was seeing two women in trouble. Big trouble. Like maybe in danger or something? I don't know. Hello, Roxy. Pelosi would be all right in the next few months. She has her aches and pains, but she is not to be trifled with. Well, thank you, Paul. Sending you positivity that your insurance burden will soon be sorted out. Keep calm, carry on. Oh, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. Alas, it's not going to be, but I appreciate that. It's a vacuum. The Republicans have created this vacuum because they're too afraid to stand up against the crazy. I'm probably going to use the Schwartz. Against is the Schwartz, is that what creates the Jewish space lasers? Is it the Schwartz? It comes out of the Schwartz, considering isn't the Schwartz, doesn't it mean black? Oh, it's the Schwartz. Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, she's going to be okay. She's protected. She's feeling a little hemmed in, but she's protected. But will Trump people try? They won't get. They won't get far. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All right. There was a question about 8:30. There was a camerawoman who was attacked during the Capitol Riot. Let's see. There was a mention of her in the New York Times, but nothing specific. We don't want anyone hurt. Exactly, Victoria. We don't want anyone hurt. Is there a camerawoman who was attacked during the riot? Is she okay? It's Trump's fault. We know that. You go, like in the French Revolution, you go stir up the populace because you want power. Alter history. Don't do that. That does not end well for you. But they don't read, don't learn history. Medical care, convalescence, some insurance. I don't know who this person is, but I'm getting, whatever this is, I'm getting good energy, care, convalescence. For what it's worth. So that's good. Like anybody to, I just want everybody to be okay, but I know that's naive of me. Keith Gill, the mastermind behind the Reddit GameStop mess. Oh, and I have something for you. I have something to tell you guys. Oh, a little, you've got to be kidding me. Vanity Fair, the gift that keeps on giving. It's about the wife of Mnuchin of Versailles, Mrs. Mnuchin of Versailles. Wow. But anyway. Keith Gill, mastermind behind the Reddit GameStop situation. All right, Keith Gill. I'm definitely getting a sense of valuations. Like, have we made money? Have we not? I mean, it's like valuations are. Oh, CO, it's worse than that. It's worse than that. I'll get there. Hello, dear heart. Do you feel better? Did you get some water? Did you get a snack? Do you feel better? Make a note here. Is Greene going to attack anyone there physically? And Mrs. Mnuchin. Okay. Anyway. It feels like he can retire. It feels like he's made a chunk of money out of this. Boo Boo just went to get a snack. Boo Boo Zen Kitty just went to the fridge for a bite. True. Aaron's son and this rat. Yes. Oh. There. Oh yeah. We'll just do the thing. And oh, look, we're sending the ships out to do the thing. In the center, whole different group of people, partnership. They work together. Put a little money here. And everyone is looking at the stock market very differently. Threw everything for a loop. He made $33 million in the GameStop trades. Thank you, AJB, because it feels like this is my card of vacation to retirement. Woohoo! Lottery. We're done. If he's smart, he'll walk away. Doesn't feel like he's going to walk away though. Kat, I'm going to look to see if Greene's going to attack anybody, and I'll check with AOC and Presley. But I want to get through some of these other questions first. So, stress not. I got you. Keith Gill, so what's going to happen with you? You're going to take your money and walk away? It's going against the corruption in the big boys. There's also some right-wing energy here that I think annoys him. There is going to be an investigation, which is just appalling, because if you think about it, there's going to be investigations. Really? Meanwhile, the general people on Wall Street, they do what? They get away with what? But you're going to investigate just a group of regular guys who did something. Really. Priorities a little out of whack. But there's something here where these are Democratic knights who protect the realm, but it feels different from this. This is like okay, let us just take that on and we'll tone this down just a little bit. me see here. Thank you for being here. Harry's mom, they're investigating the shutdown, not the guys. The investigation is good. Okay, good, good. Yeah. I'll share this about this exact topic. I see these things and I save them so I can tell you. Where is it? Nope, not that one. Oh no, did I not save it? Okay, maybe I didn't save it. But it was the, yep, all right. There was some guy on Wall Street who was saying basically that he was sitting there in this suit, just looking like a stock trader or hedge fund manager out of central casting, saying, well, these people out there, they're just using their stimulus money, and of course they can do stuff because they're just living off the state. And it was just like, wow, Pluto plowing through Capricorn, really scraping the bottom of that barrel. If you might excuse me mixing metaphors, scraping the bottom of that barrel to find just the lowest of the low of the status-seeking Capricorn energy. Wow. I could have sworn I grabbed an image of it. I was going to share it with you. Things are going to change. Yeah. And I'm feeling some Elizabeth Warren energy type, not necessarily her exactly, but someone like kind of what she's doing. Some new laws being enforced. In general, in Wall Street, there's going to be some upset because it's not going to be quite the rich guy free-for-all that it has been. And it can't happen too soon because this idea of, well, the stock market needs to go up, or I'm going to do stuff to support the stock market because I have a 401k. Yeah, your 401k needs to be stable. If you have any money, 401k, it doesn't matter what it is, you need these guys out of power, out of control of the market. You need a real market more than anyone else. And just going along with whatever shenanigans they want to do up there because you're winning in the short term, you're an idiot. Just saying. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just saying, use your head, use common sense. If it's being manipulated, if it's being messed with, if it's not real, and your whole retirement's resting on this, you need it, to be honest, more than anybody. Just saying. 1/1930. Okay. Why haven't we seen arrests of government officials? Oh, sorry. Why haven't we seen arrests of government officials? Yes, I know it's a broad kind of question, but Tammy, agreed, Autumn, but many of us don't have much to invest, so we need a way to get a higher rate of return. I agree. We need to encourage savings. We just do. We need to encourage savings. Holly, look how many people lost their whole retirement in the last recession. Exactly. Exactly. All right, 120:30. Why no arrests of government officials? Why haven't there been arrests of government officials? We've had people turn in their resignation, but why haven't we had any arrests of government officials? The impeachment's sucking a lot of the air out of the room, or sucking out a lot of the oxygen from the room. And right now the local courts are pretty backed up, but that doesn't change the situation. Oh no, I understand. Kat saying savings. It's literally impossible for people at below or around poverty line to save. If we end the month with 10 cents, we're doing good. I understand. But we still need to encourage savings in general so people have a cushion. That was the attack. That was the Capitol mess. This is the Biden administration. These are the very, very weak, spineless Republicans doing nothing. It's being investigated. And the good news is that Trump is out of office and banned from social media. Things would be different if he had not been banned. But it's being investigated. There haven't been arrests yet because it's still being looked at. Okay. Is 123 is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to attack anybody in Congress or their staff? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to attack anybody? Her energy puts me on edge, and I'll never lay eyes on the woman. Marjorie Taylor Greene, is she going to attack anyone in Congress? What McCarthy is it? McCarthy said he's going to talk to her this week or next week or something, and she's basically already said so. She's loving the power she's got. She's the influence she's got. No, these are people being protected by the institution. These are legal swords and going into Greene's back. Three more cards. Marjorie Taylor Greene, are you going to attack anybody in Congress? I won't tell you what came into my head. She's not going to get it very far. But she's got the ideas. She's got the ideas, but there's something that gets in her way. She bring it, but Trump's rhetoric causes more security around Pelosi or causes people to be more on guard. But she's dangerous. She just is. 126. AOC and the squad in general. Are they in danger, as in, are they going to be attacked? Oh, yeah. People, moved her office. Bushes moved her office because of Greene. That was smart. She should get away from her. See, in the squad, are they going to be attacked physically? They're scared. They're scared. Understandably. The Republicans won't protect them, but security will. They're going to be fine. They're fine. There's a lot of talk. The rhetoric is terrifying, but it doesn't end well. There are a lot of people here afraid of going to jail. That's the main energy I've got here. Republicans, they've got a mess on their hands. Huge mess. I mean, the rhetoric is just terrible. It feels like right here, the rhetoric, terrifying. Man. All right. Are you guys ready for this? I saved this for you guys, because otherwise you wouldn't believe me. Who was it? Was it you, Kat? I'm not sure who it was who was saying that Mnuchin of Versailles, his wife, is in a new movie. Oh, nay. It's not just she's in a new movie. Basically, they've financed her vanity project movie that she stars in. And thank you, Vanity Fair. Thank you, Vanity Fair. You are the gift that keeps on giving. Steve Mnuchin's wife, Louise Linton, made a movie about a, quote, bisexual sociopath who eats a man's... Yeah. Her character is, quote, addicted to a variety of things, mainly cocaine, champagne, excessive exercise, expensive shoes, and indescribable violence. There's a whole bit of information in here. There's also a trailer for the movie. Oh, Holly saw the trailer yesterday. A hedge fund manager who loves fashion and money and is seen by some as materialistic and self-absorbed. Is it possible this work of art is autobiographical in nature? A sort of response to her haters. In one scene, Catherine says, "It's not nice to judge other people. Let's all just be a little kinder to one another." So, yeah. She is refined yet comically crude. And yes, so it's called Me, You, Madness. And Pink, don't show the trailer. I don't want you to be demonetized. Oh, I'm not I was going to say I'd show it to you, but no. You can. It's called Me You Madness. And that's her official trailer. But she's just like us. She has a bird feeder. That was from an older article where everyone was like, no, she's not out of touch, getting off of the taxpayer funded private plane to brag about her expensive clothes. No, she's just like us. She has a bird feeder. Really? That's a thing, huh? Rich people don't have bird feeders? Oh, okay. What the heck is wrong with these people? All right, so I just want to know 130. Oh, Mrs. Mnuchin of Versailles. Actually, 132. New movie. Impish artist pterodactyls feed at her bird feeder. Oh, it's AJB. It will probably never be shown. Oh, it's video on demand. Somebody could go buy it. My gosh, I would not. I could barely make it through the trailer. Really? I mean, I thought Spice World was the worst movie ever made, but this is much worse. It looks much worse. Wow. So, Mrs. Mnuchin of Versailles. Linton, what is her? Louise Linton. Mnuchin's third wife. I thought she just had a kid. I thought they were expecting at some point. Anyway. Louise Linton, Mrs. Mnuchin of Versailles film. Insult to injury. Yes. You screwed over the country and now you're flaunting your money and yeah. I'm not getting anything about the film. I got that it's an insult to injury. But this is talking about the injury. This is Mnuchin. The secrets. The stuff he did for Trump. This is a prosecutor. More stuff he did for Trump. This is him in court, going to court. And it couldn't happen to a bigger jerk. Yeah. And they had a healthy 8-pound pot roast. Yeah. What's the name of the movie? Me, You, Madness, apparently. So anyway, it's a film about nothing, says John. Oh, it's even worse than that. That's it for me for today. But if you are a patron, tonight is our monthly gathering for all the fun. Read on anything, ask me anything. It gets fun. Just and yeah, talking to Orson Welles is still my favorite. But anyway, but that's tonight at 8:00 Central Time in the US for all patrons. And I don't have expensive tiers. I don't have. I mean, the highest one I think is $10 a month. It's like $2 a month, $5 a month, or $10 a month. That's it. You can't. There's nothing. There's no big, yeah. So that's all you need. You become a patron, you just go down in the description box. There's a link there to Patreon. So that's tonight at 8. Other than that, for fellow writers, there's a writing group every Saturday, 4 o'clock Central Time in the U.S. over on the Book Art Media channel. And yeah, that is the company. The Black and Orange is a part of Book Art Media. So yeah, we meet up once a week. Saturdays, 4 p.m. Central Time in the U.S., and we just talk about what we accomplished that week, what our goals are for the coming week, supporting each other, talking about writing resources, just encouraging each other. That's what we do for 45 minutes to an hour. So, and then the Patreon live stream, it's usually about 2 hours. So that starts at 8. All right. So that's going to do it for me for today, but I will be back tomorrow. I'm here every day of the year. All right. So, and tomorrow, we may have a special guest tomorrow. So we'll see. Hopefully. Oh, I do have fantastic moderators. I'm so grateful. You guys are the major troll slayers. Awesomeness. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. Hang in there. We're going to get through this. If she can make this, we're going to be fine. Really. We're going to be fine. Hang in there. I'll see you tomorrow or tonight.